You're only first year and you're doing all of that. Don't you want to put in the hard work? No, 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 no. I just want the money. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I'm going to talk a little bit about why I think university is a bit difficult. Aside from the fact that university is a bit academically challenging, what really makes it difficult is when you look at all these other factors included. Ooh, that kind of hit in the back of the throat. The thing is, with university, you are doing a bunch of different things all at once. I'll give you an example. I'm studying law, as some of you may know. I'm doing criminal law, I'm doing public law, I'm also doing contract law. I am studying all of these at the same time. Monday, for example, I might have criminal law in the morning, and then I might have contract law later in the afternoon. The problem I find, you have to be able to mentally remove yourself after each lecture, or else you end up going crazy. So in criminal law, for example, I might learn about the R word. An hour later, I have to go into contract law where I'm studying about contracts. If you are still hung up on what happened in criminal law, you are totally going to miss out on what we're talking about in contract law, which then makes it difficult because then you have to catch up on top of going to all the lectures that are upcoming. I just want to move away from just lectures now because that's not the only thing at university. At university, we also have to do extracurriculars. You have to attend societies, which is just extra activities, outside activities that you can put on your job applications. The problem then becomes, are you able to manage all of that at the same time? So are you able to remove yourself from criminal law and then focus on contract law, then do some prep for public law later on, and then go to your societies, go to events, do all these extra admin stuff all the time? And I thought to myself, before I came to uni, that I was a very organized person. I was a very, I can multitask. I'm doing YouTube whilst I'm studying. I'm doing YouTube whilst I'm going to work. I can do a lot of things at the same time. I could do those things when I was living with parents. Now I'm living on my own. Then I've got to go home and then I've got to cook myself some food, chill out, study some more, hang out with friends, and then, just be by myself and then go to sleep and then repeat the whole thing the next day. Now, I will give credit to universities. They don't have lectures and seminars every day, but it's not too much leeway since within those free times, you're supposed to be doing prep and reading. All of this stuff, I feel like just makes it so difficult. And this is just one aspect that we're talking about at university. This is not even considering all the other stuff that a university comes with that you're constantly worrying about. Honestly, I don't know how I'm doing it, but I am. And yeah, if I can do it, you guys can do it too, okay? And actually, let's do a little callback for a second. Let's talk about balancing life and studies. I know I've already briefly mentioned it, but let's really get into the deeps of it. It's okay that you're managing life and studies. The problem comes when, for example, you try to focus on your lecture but then something in your life pops up, so you have to put your attention towards that. And then you're essentially neglecting whatever you are doing for uni, which then makes it even more difficult because you have to catch up. It makes you want to not. As I said before, I thought I was a strong person before I came to uni. And uni is just bringing me down slowly. I'm being broken down one brick by another, one brick by another. In this type of situation, you just need friends and you just need people around you who are kind of going to uplift you. And I feel like the more friends you have in uni who are in your same position, the less intimidating it is because you're essentially telling yourself that other people are in your same boat, so it makes it okay. I don't know how human psychology works, but that's just me, okay? Like, if other people are suffering with me, everything's good. Now, let's talk about the thing that nobody really wants to talk about, and that is the financial stress that uni brings onto you. I'm kidding you not. I'm not kidding you not. Anyway, I was great at managing money before I came to uni. Now, I'm spending money on takeaways like they're going out of fashion. I'm buying mango and strawberry coolers every day. I'm getting McDonald's every other day. I'm getting Domino's every other 3 days. I'm getting KFC every other 4 days. I am really shelling out money on this. And then you have uni rent. And then you have events that you gotta buy tickets for. Then if you're going to the club, you gotta pay for that. If you're getting drinks at the club, you gotta pay for that. If you're taking transport to the club, you gotta pay for that. If you're coming to uni, and I'm being so real, you're gonna need at least 3 bands on you. At least minimum 3 bands right there. If you don't have that kind of money at the start, you're gonna feel left out. And then I feel like what makes the financial stress even more stressful is the fact that when you're a uni student, you're trying to apply for jobs, and all these jobs, they see your application and they see you're a uni student, they're like, he or she doesn't want a career in this, so no, we're not gonna give him the job. They think that just because you're getting maintenance loan payments, everything's cool, that you got money. It's like, no, sis, all the money I'm getting from my maintenance loan is going straight towards my rent. So then when they don't give you these jobs, you just feel like you're slowly going broke by the day. One day you wake up, you have 500, the next day you have minus 500. I feel like if there's one thing I could change, it would be creating a business where I would specifically give jobs to university students. And I know that universities do have like university geared jobs for students, but those jobs are very limited. 50,000 students of those, I'm not going to be able to work those jobs, you know? And I'm fortunate to not be in this position. The pressures of financial strains are then accompanied by mental health. I'm just feeling overwhelmed. University does not help the whole thing. I feel like university has made me really think, oh my God, okay, I'm really experiencing mental health issues. Not issues, but like issues. And then to add on to the top of that, it is so difficult to go get help. You will literally fill out forms and forms and you wouldn't even hear back from them. Personal experience speaking. I'm just over the whole thing. Right now, I just want to exist and have billions and billions of dollars, or pounds, I should say. I just want to exist and have money. I don't want to work for anything. And that is me being so real. I know people want to be like, oh, don't you want to work for what you want and don't you want to put in the hard work? No. I just want the money. Let's be honest, people. Nobody wants to work for anything. Nobody wants to do anything. Everybody just wants to be here, have the money, and live a nice life, but we all can't have that. The more we're honest about that, the easier it is for us to process. If someone was to offer me £1 billion right now, I would gladly take it and leave my degree as soon as I can, you know? Who wouldn't? I also feel like the financial stress is made even worse when you have the social pressure. Now, I don't consider myself to be any type of angel, but some of these uni students are try-hards to the max. Imagine someone you know who literally studies day and night, right? 24 hours a day they study. Times that by 10. These people are studying 36 hours a day. They are LinkedIn warriors. They're going to all these events, doing all this stuff. It just comes across very ingenuine. And I know that, you know, especially for law students, we are supposed to be, you know, doing all these extracurriculars, attending all these open evenings. If you're just doing it just to do it, then you're not really for the game. You're not really for the field. You have to do these things when you want to do them. You have to do these things when you're interested in law firms. Don't just go to them just because you have to go to them. Some of these students are literally traveling to London every other day to go on an open day, and they're only first years. You're only first year and you're doing all of that. Keep that in mind. If you're going to university next year, don't be influenced by these LinkedIn warriors and these crazy students who literally go to open days as if it's the end of the world. Go to ones that you want to go, ones that fit your schedule. Don't miss your lectures just to go to an open day. You don't need to brag about it on LinkedIn. I think people have this misconception where they think if I post it enough on LinkedIn, these jobs, when they do the background checks, they're going to see, oh yeah, D'Angelo posted 10 years ago. Oh, he went to this open. So anyone can just turn up to an open day. I'm sorry, I just went on a rant, but it had to be said, okay? It had to be said. If you have any thoughts on this video, make sure you put them down in the comments. And I will see you in the next one. Here, take this before you go. Take this.